Yami or Miss Pachati Ravatsakur has already been introduced to us. She's an author of a Thai language guidebook about Central and Eastern Europe. And she worked for big companies such as Google, our neighbor, so we know her very well. But besides this, she is an influencer who has 400,000 followers. So we decided to invite her to share memories, her impressions about Hungary.
ก่อนอื่นสวัสดีนะคะถ้าเกิดไม่เข้าใจหรืออยากให้พูดอะไรเป็นไทยบอกได้เลยนะคะเพราะว่าภาษาไทยทันดีกว่า When people go to Europe, they still think of Paris, London, or some other Western Europe. When you are well traveled, you want to seek something special. Especially when you are in a tourism business, you want to present something that's unknown. Oh, wow. So I decided let's do Hungary as one of the main destinations for the book. From Budapest, you can go to so many countries, and within the Hungary itself, we selected a few more towns or cities to go from Budapest. So we use Budapest as the base. Then we spent about 2 hours and a half to go to Szeged in the south. We spent 2 hours and a half to go to Debrecen to the east. And we were also thinking to go visit the Tokaj region, but we didn't have much time, so we tasted the Tokaj in Budapest. And we spent another day in the Danube, which is not too far from Budapest. So we drove from Budapest to Danube so that we can make a visit to different towns as well. On the way, I think that is one interesting place that not many Thai people know. Stronsen is the name of the museum. And when you go there, you actually see different regions in the past and you see different towns. It's like you go to Samut Prakan in Thailand. That you see like everything for Thailand. So you just go to Stronsen and you see everything like from the past to the present, and you can bike around, you can just take the bus as well inside.
Thank you very much for the
long answer.
So it's a very nice place, and I myself like to visit that place as well. So, what was your most memorable moment maybe that you come from Hungary?
I would say there are so many. It's just difficult to select one. Let's start from when we flew from Thailand to Hungary. We use Turkish Airlines. It's not because of you here, but we really use the Turkish Airlines. It's one of the best, and the food on Turkish Airlines is awarded. The first thing that you receive was the Turkish delight. Your customer would love the food on Turkish Airlines, and they won't complain. And you don't have to prepare your own food for them on the plane. So that's really good. And that's my first impression when I flew there. And when I reached Hungary, my photographer, he just like couldn't move. We got up from the underground. He saw the architecture in Budapest. He just like, wow, Hungary has something to offer to you. It's the mixture of culture, it's a mixture of modern life, and you see everything in one place. When you spend a few days there, you might want to get relaxed. So Szeged, it is the thermal bath in the middle of the city. So this thermal bath offer you a few sections inside. You have a chance to just swim in the swimming pool outside if it's summertime. But if it's winter time or when it gets colder, you want to go inside. There is also a sign on top to say like how many temperatures of each bath. But if you don't get the temperature like, oh, okay, 26, 37, but that means you just like dip your fingers and then you know it. And you have like a full day because it's buffet. You pay once and then you can stay there for a day. Another place that I like is a restaurant called Gundel. It's nearby. It's walkable. Important person have visited this place, and what made them very special is that the owner of Gundel actually was the one who gathered the recipes from that hills and mountains and the areas that before it became Hungary. So basically, he gathered all the recipes and then he made the recipes so authentic and so traditional for Hungarian cuisine. So if you want to offer something like one of the best or even the best restaurant in Hungary, I would recommend that you take them to Gundel.
And when we come to Gundel, as you mentioned that it's very close to the Hero Square.
Yes.
The city park of the Museum of Agriculture can be found.
Yes.
And the stage change bus. So these can be done one after the other, and both work is done. And when we come to Gundel restaurant, so you coming from Thailand, a country whose kitchen is worldwide known. How do you see Hungarian cuisine, Hungarian kitchen?
If you go to some other country you might have to prepare พริกน้ำปลา พริกป่นใช่ไหมไปให้ลูกค้า but when you go to Hungary like they taste quite spicy and มัน tasty already so you don't really have to prepare that for your client every morning or every meal so I think that's good and feel at ease and feel at home as well yeah.
Oh, for our guests, may I mention that we have some duck liver prepared also. So with the Tokaj wine, feel free to enjoy duck liver from Hungary as well. And may I ask the audience if you have any questions for Yami? Just feel free to ask.
I'm not yet part of the audience, but until you made me thinking of a question. Can I ask, with the eyes on the town, how much user-friendly is Hungary? How did you see like connections between cities, how the city functions, how you can get from one place to the other, how you can manage your thing? What was your impression?
The rail network is quite good in Hungary between the big cities and you can use rail or train very easily. For the smaller town, you can use buses and buses tend to be cheaper than train, but train is more convenient in a sense. Like for train, you can use Rail Europe. It's also the buffet ticket. When you buy a ticket, you can use unlimited rides in a number of days. So I love that kind of thing. So like you invested a little bit more, but then you feel so relaxed when you travel. Yeah. But for the buses, I think it's also give a good connections to different parts of towns, to different streets.
Yeah, for us, I mean, for us Europeans, when we live here in Bangkok, we have to experience the huge distances that are between two cities. In Hungary, if you spend 3 hours, then you already reach the last destination of the country as well. So you can go like as far as from the western side to the eastern side in maybe 4 hours. So maybe you can ask Yami during the networking period as well. She's happy to answer you if you have questions.
It's better to do that with a glass of Hungarian Tokaj wine.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
ขอบคุณค่ะ